Dozens of environmental activists from a coalition of NGOs protested in front of the European Parliament against the production of bioenergy from the burning of wood in Europe.
We are basically here on behalf of 280,000 Europeans that signed our petition calling up to take biomass combustion out of the RED, the Renewable Energy Directive. Last June, Frans Timmermans put it back into the RED, the directive, and we are saying take it out because it's really bad for climate, it's also bad for our forests, and it's very bad for our lungs.
Proponents of bioenergy argue that transforming biomass into energy does not increase the level of CO2 in the atmosphere, as the same amount of carbon emitted was previously taken from the atmosphere. For the activists, this is not true.
In reality, the emissions of biomass burning are above that of coal, for example, in the short and medium term. And that's a big problem because, as you might know, biomass today constitutes more than half of renewable energy in Europe. And this policy is actually worsening the climate crisis rather than helping it.
Forest ecosystem that takes centuries to form, could not be classified as renewable.
Bioenergy and the reliance of biomass sources are expected to play a crucial role in delivering the European Green Deal and therefore receive subsidies.
One of the problems we faced is that there are more and more plants that are created thanks to European money in Europe to transform the wood of our forests into pellets or into any kind of biomass for energy. And we need to stop that. We need to use the public money, the European money, for a real solution, not to burn our forests.
If you don't invest in other sources, then in 5 years' time, they will still say we have no alternatives.
At the very least, we need to make sure that in the very dire climate circumstances in which we are, that you stop subsidizing and encouraging the destruction of forests as a climate policy. This is nonsense.
What we need to preserve is the last remaining healthy ecosystems, and forest is one of them.